everybody, Zachary Fruhling, aka CozyAzeroth here. I am working my way through all 101 programs from the book 101 Programming Tips and Tricks for the Texas Instruments TI-99 for a Home Computer by Len Turner. I'm up to program number 64, Random Numbers Distribution. I'm going to read the program description, get into the Classic 99 emulator, which emulates the TI-99 4A on a modern PC, get into TI Basic, type the program in, run it, see what we can learn from it, and see what we can make it do. Okay, this is program number 64, Random Numbers Distribution. Ever wonder how, quote, random are the numbers generated by the random number generator in your computer when you use the RND instruction? Try this program. It generates 100 random numbers in a range from 0 to 9 and counts how many there are of each number between 0 and 9. By the way, while it is doing that, it will display the message, quote, counting, so you can tell it is working. At the end of its run, the computer prints a neat chart on the video display of results. Okay, let's start typing. Get into Classic 99, press 1 for TI Basic, 10 randomize, 20 call clear, 30 for L equals 1 to 100. Oops, typo. There we go. I'll list out the program. Already made a typo. There we go. For L equals 1 to 100. 40, n equals integer of 10 times RND. N equals integer of 10 times RND. 50, if n equals 0, then 70. 60, go to 80. 70, a equals a plus 1. 80, if n equals 1, then 100. 90, go to 110. 100, b equals b plus 1. 110, if n equals 2, then 130. If n equals 2, then 130. 120, go to 140. Okay, let's scroll a little bit here. 130, c equals c plus 1. 140, if n equals 3, then 160. 150, go to 170. 160, d equals d plus 1. 170, if n equals 4, then 190. 180, go to 200. 190, e equals e plus 1, 200, if n equals 5, then 220, 210, go to 230, 220, f equals f plus 1, 230, if n equals 6, then 250, 240, 240, go to 260, 250, g equals g plus 1, 260. If n equals 7, then 280. 270. go to 290, 280, h equals h plus 1, 290, if n equals 8, then 310, 300, go to 320, oops, supposed to be 300, go to 320, sorry about that, there we go, 310, I equals I plus 1, 320, if n equals 9, then 340, 330, go to 350, 340, j equals j plus 1, 350, scroll a little bit, print counting, then quote, comma, L, 360, next L, 370, call clear, 380, okay, 380k equals, let's get a look at this, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, okay, A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H plus I plus J. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Looks good. Okay, 390. Print 0, comma A. Make sure these go by increments of 10, yep. Alright, 0 through 9, A through J, no problem. Print 1, comma B, 410, print 2, comma C, 420, print 3, comma D, 430, print 4, comma E, 440, print 5, comma F, 450, print 6, comma G, 460, print 7, comma H, 470, print 8, comma I, and finally 480, print 9, comma J. Okay. 490 print. 500 print total, comma K. Let's see any punctuation. Nope. Total, comma K. Okay, three blank print lines. 510 print, 520 print, 530 print, 540 print to do another set. $550 print, press any key. $560 call key. 0, comma Z, comma X. $570 if X equals 0, then $560. It just keeps us in a loop, a holding pattern until a key is pressed. Okay, we need to reset all the variables, A through J and K. Okay, A through K. Starting at 580 in increments of 10, yes, okay. 580, A equals 0, 590, B equals 0, 600, C equals 0, 610, D equals 0, 620, E equals 0, 630, F equals 0, 640, G equals 0, 650, H equals 0, 660, I equals 0, 670, J equals 0, and 680, K equals 0. And 690, go to 20. Okay, that should do it. Let's clear the screen, list out the program. Now we're looking for syntax errors, math errors, typos, anything obvious. Doesn't mean there's no mistakes, but we just want to make sure there's no obvious mistakes. At a glance, it looks pretty good. Okay. Nothing seen. Let's run the program. So it's going to generate 100 random numbers, I believe. And this is just counting the number that have already been added. Then we're going to see how many 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s there are. 0s through 9s. Almost done. Okay, so we had 5 zeros, 13 ones, 9 twos, 11 threes, 16 fours, 9 fives, 13 sixes, 7 sevens, 8 eights, and 9 nines. That's funny. Let's do another set. I don't see an obvious distribution or pattern there. But let's run it again. Run it a couple times and see what we get. We're only going to do this a couple times, of course. We're not going to do this all night. But it would be fun to do this, all night and keep track of the results, kind of meta results. Stats on the stats. What's the distribution of the distribution? Okay, almost there. Okay, so this time we had, 8 zeros, 11 ones, 8 twos, 10 threes, 4 fours, 11 fives, 10 sixes, 12 sevens, 9 eights, and 17 nines. Again, no obvious pattern has emerged, I think. Let's take a screenshot of that. Let's do another attempt. Halfway there. $98.99, there we go. Okay, so this time we had 11 zeros, 10 ones, 14 twos, 7 threes, 8 fours, 6 fives, 11 sixes, 12 sevens, 8 eights, 13 nines for a total of 100. All right, I'll bite. Let's do one more. I was kind of hoping to see some sort of a pattern, but in a perfect world, there is no pattern, right? Every attempt is a new ball game. I don't know how the random numbers are being generated in the TI-99 foray. If you happen to know and you're watching this, please do mention it in the comments. Is it coming? Is there like a clock timer? Like how is the How are the numbers being generated? Okay, so this time we had 6 zeros, 6 ones, 15 twos, 10 threes, 6 fours, 11 fives, 12 sixes, 11 sevens, 12 eights, and 11 nines. So we'll get a screenshot of that. And again, I don't see any obvious pattern, but this is a fun little program. So that was, what are we at? We are at number 64, random numbers distribution. And I'm going to peek ahead. The next program for the next video is random numbers averages. So hang tight if you're watching live on Twitch. I'll be back in a little bit once I get this video bundled up and uploaded to YouTube for the next video. And if you're watching this after the fact live on YouTube, or after the fact on YouTube, be sure to check out the rest of my YouTube channel. You can find it under my name, Zachary Fruhling, or under my Twitch handle, CozyAzeroth, for lots of TI-99 4A content, lots of retro programming, retro gaming, lots of World of Warcraft live streaming these days, and miscellaneous educational videos on topics of interest to me, both professionally and personally. And if you're watching this live on Twitch, same thing, check out my YouTube channel under Zachary Fruhling or under CozyAzeroth. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please check out my Twitch channel under CozyAzeroth for live streams and all the above. And you're welcome to watch live and or participate in the chat while we're doing some retro programming. In any case, I appreciate likes and enthusiasm and follows and especially subscriptions, which help me out greatly in these troubling and challenging financial times. Thank you very much, and I'll be back soon with the next program from 101 Programming Tips and Tricks from the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer by Len Turner. Thank you very much. Catch you in the next video.